DJ Travis. We the worst music.
Here's the top of the endomembrane system.
Ribosomes, SCR, RER, Golgi. It's a complex algorithm. First up today, ribosome parts. Two subunits making protein arts. Large and small, they come together tight, reading mRNA, ready to ignite. In the ribosome, there's a special crew, 3 tRNA docking sites. Let me break it down for you. First up, the A site. That's where it begins. Amino tRNA, that's where it wins. Next is the P site, the peptide place, holding the chain, keeping up the pace. Last is the E site, where the tRNA exits. After they've done the job, they don't miss it. A, P, E, they work in harmony. Building proteins, that's their symphony. Here's the function of the ribosomes in a flow. They synthesize proteins, that's how they roll. Making mRNA, they decode the plan. Assembling amino acids, that's the jam. In the cytoplasm, or on the rough ER, the protein factories working near and far. Ribosomes are bakers, making protein with glee. Yo, check it. Here's a bacon analogy. They take a recipe, mRNA, from the book, gathering ingredients, amino acids, with the look, mixing it all together in the oven of the cell, whipping up proteins, doing it well. Connected to the rough ER, they're making their products flow, while the Golgi packages it up, all ready to go. Mitochondria provide the energy, keeping the cell alive. Together with ribosomes, that's how it thrives.
Let's talk about smooth ER. Tubules without ribosomes, we're raising the bar. Smooth as a baby, it flows with ease. Handling toxins and lipids in a breeze. Removing toxins is the main mission. Keeping the cell clean, that's the vision. Synthesizing lipids, building it right. Phospholipids and fatty acids, mixing all night. Don't forget the calcium, sitting in storage. I don't even know what rhymes with storage. Did you know it makes the plasma membrane?
Wow, that's so insane.
The smooth ER does the most. Don't sleep on it. Without it, you'd be toast.
Next to break down the rough ER, it's got a structure that's truly bizarre. Started with ribosomes, it's where proteins are made. In the cell factory, it's the ace of the trade. Made of cisternate, flat sacks stacked in a row. They process and fold proteins, making them glow. Transport vesicles, but off, ready to roam. Taking proteins where they need to call home. The lumen inside, that's the ER space, where the proteins fold and find their place. The rough ER's like a kitchen, can't you see? Yo, check it. Here's another analogy. Where ribosomes are, the chef's cooking up a feast. The RER is the kitchen to hold the beast. The cisternate's the counter, where all the prep goes down. Chopping, folding, making sure there's no frown. Transport vesicles are the waiters ready to serve, delivering the proteins with the right curve. In the kitchen of the cell, everything's in sync, making sure proteins are perfect, don't you think? Let's get into the rough ER's crew, how it works with other organelles. Here's the view. First up, the nucleus, the cell's command center, sending out blueprints, proteins to enter. The RER catches those plans, gets to work, ribosomes build, there's no need to lurk. Transport vesicles, but off like little ships, carrying the cargo to the Golgi with no slips or trips.
Now we're out the ER to the Golgi apparatus, which keeps the cell at top status. From cis side to trans side, watch the process glide. Sorting and shipping, it's the cell's pride. Cisternate stacking like a layered cake. Receiving on the cis, then it's time to create. Shipping out the trans, and it's never too late. They call it the post office. Receiving and slipping all the proteins and lipids. Modifying molecules, just go with the flow. Adding sugars and tags so they know where to go. From the ER to Golgi to out the cell. Packaging those proteins, doing so well. In relation to the cell, it's the processing site. Receiving and sorting, making it all right. In the body system, it's vital and bold. Excretory cells have more as the story's told. Don't you see the Golgi's the best in the cell? Disagree? Then you dumb as hell.